You know what I was thinking today? I was thinking how we all think we're like very modern and we're living in a modern world, how we are advanced and how we are developing every day. Humans are the most evolved creatures, like humans are the most evolved creatures, we say. But I was thinking, are we really, like just because we have the ability to think doesn't mean we're the most evolved or we're the most better than other animals. Like, I'll tell you why. Because one thing is, uh, do we find peace in being what we are? For example, we worry a lot about a lot of things that animals don't. For example, take a dog. We say that dog at its the most at its prime, or like when a dog is the age of an old person, when in dog years, if a dog is equivalent to the age of an old person, then we say that it's equivalent to a 3-year-old kid, 3-year-old human. So we assume that it's not as evolved as us, but to be honest, we have created more problems by thinking. So we are not living peacefully. We are just in stress. We are created a lot of other ways to enjoy, which is like, limiting us from actually enjoying what we have. And the concept of living in peace, concept of happiness, and concept of enjoyment is so enhanced by this so-called development that we have completely forgotten the basic idea of it. And animals and other, I don't know, whatever creatures exist, I believe that they are in more peace than us. I believe that the lesser you think, you're more better, you're more evolved, because you've attained peace with nothing. Like, look at the animals, like it's just walking around, like doing nothing, and it's happy. It's just doing something. It's in its own its own zone, in its own zone. It's its own zone, and like enjoying, right? Like, another thing is, for example, we are trying to better ourselves in software and technological department like so long that now what are we trying to do? Like, we are just building on what is already made, right? Like, for example, let's take an example of a phone. Okay, there was a phone which was only used for calling. Calling was great. You could reach out to other people and talk. It was like a nice innovation, but when it kept on growing, it became a screen, right? Now it's a screen. And now we're trying to create an artificial intelligence that would understand and speak to us about things that we want to do with them. Like, for example, now you use Google or Alexa or something else for jobs like turning on your mobile hotspot or internet or something like that. But now we're trying to make it like a human so that you can talk to it. Now the world has become so lonely that you want to create an assistant and call yourself advanced and talk to it instead of another human being. If you think about it, the higher power or the universe or God, whatever you call it, has created us the same way. He thought about this too. We are doing the same thing and we're coming back to the same point. Do you get what I'm saying? This is like one fucked up place. Like, oh my god, we're trying to create another human basically from improving our technology so much. We are just like going in circles and not even realizing it. We were here, we created a phone and then a screen and then artificial intelligence. Then we're the end point is we're creating another human being. I don't know why you need that. For example, now we created another cameras. For example, we like taking photos and videos all the time, and now you wish it was had like more clarity, and sometimes you wish it could capture what you see in real life. You wish it would have unlimited memory. You wish you could get the a wide angle view you wish you could record in what clarity you see with your eyes, guess what? God gave it to you in the form of your eyes and your brain and a memory and feelings to remember those things. So by creating these kind of technological advancements, we aren't really developing, but we're just creating another human being that's already done. So my point is, I don't know, I was just thinking about this today. I felt it was like, oh, what are we doing? Like, so, yeah. So that's it. Think about it. What are we really doing? What the hell are we doing?